State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. But really, since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against...
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
He's going to run it. 1st down and more. There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Give to the running back. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. He leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. They'll try the run. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it. It's Peoples. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Fights off the defender. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They needed inches and got a lot more than that. They're set up with a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Handoff from the gun. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Pena. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll get it to the 48, though. Need to measure. It's a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Allard. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Creates a little space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Softened them up with a run. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. And the returner is stopped. That one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Power football with the run. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Give to the back. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stop him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be fourth down. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The option look. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Not a chance. Missed it. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the air, it's Allard. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. So much for firing to a stationary sit-down tight end. How about this guy working the corner and getting the first down?
These tight ends can do so much nowadays. You start to feature them, but you watch him on the corner route, man. Just push it vertical, push it to the corner. QB right on the same page with him. Throw the football.
It's a running room. Got the first down and more. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Tying it on. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the French.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Campbell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Sends it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
To the air, it's Sayin. Using the quick game. Oh, a lot of space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle, it's Tate. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Rush is on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
With the catch, it's Tate. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
Looking deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air. It's Aller. Unloads to the right. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking for a gap, and Singleton. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The Nittany Lions need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
On his way back from the 20. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He leaves it with his back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. Wide open spaces. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To pass, it's Sayin. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire, and this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack. Set them back, but they'll go for it here. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The attempt is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
Well, the kicker's 0 for 3 right now in this football game, and we're going to find out just how mentally tough he is. We've got some football still to be played. They're going to need him, but he needs to get right in his mind. He's got to find somehow, some way to get his confidence back.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Got a man. It's Tate. He stopped at the 48. A pickup of 10 on the play.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Bringing the heat. Makes a connection. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This defensive linemen have kids in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a first and goal there. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the two-point conversion to hold on to their lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you turning on the Jets. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Direct snap. He's got it on the move, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave him with it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now,
he's trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So now they've been denied 3 straight times from the 2. Do you dare try it again?
Yes, you have to stay aggressive. All the points in today's college football, stay aggressive, keep the hammer down, try to get 6.
Quarterback sneaks ahead. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, you feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yardage play. I just got to find a little crease and get through it. But this defense was more than ready for it. Built that wall up front. Nowhere to go, no push. Big stop by the D.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Dropping back, it's Sayed. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Reynolds. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Not a chance. Missed it. Still leading by 2 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Makes him pass the marker. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight.
The ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. And they turn it into have scored.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Find space on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Fake the spike and now he's going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
And the biggest thing about the fake spike, if you run it, you definitely have to sell it. Everybody's got to fly up to the line. Hey, we're clocking it, we're clocking it, we're clocking it. And you got to get the defense to bite. The defense didn't bite, and it was just a spike just a few seconds later with the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's loose. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Delivers the stiff arm. Running. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Here comes the 2-point try. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they trim the lead to 1 here in the fourth. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
To the air on second down. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Got room on the return. He's at the... and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. Now remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up to go for two. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't make his way in. The two-point conversion fails, and we still have a 5-point game here in the fourth. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. You can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't
catch inside the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach...
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you.